the CEO of the Minerals Commission, Akwaba, or a lawyer ni Martin Ayisi Esquire. Esquire, Eka the deal. Boss, Akwaba, na pom to say.
It's been ages.
Yeah. It's been a long time. What is all Okasa Montio? That's a good microphone. Yes.
Charlie, it's been ages.
Yeah. Your firm kakra. Okay. Banyamia do me aba.
I've not seen him for centuries.
Yeah. It's true. But the Minerals Commission boko.
Oh yeah.
A lot happening.
A lot is happening.
Yeah.
I think one say Yaobi or someone is our question on
was it better land so more forest
I'll take it up.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think it's very important.
I'll take it up. So
it's very important.
We'll take it up.
Yeah. Very well. And then what can you share and I know say Bebrina Akoso in my absence. Let me tie one on my didn't come out. But I was following the show now, Ube show pictures of some of the offices of Musi in the regions and in the district, amazing stuff. I mean hey, in the end the crowd who pictures being so Benghazi pictures be have Fabito to so emame. These are Minerals Commission offices across the country. Omashas here. In fact, we will put almost here across the country.
So let me
sure.
First challenge Mami Bo Abaso. Guy na original with Namu. Fantastic job.
It
tells you say you see your ASEMPA here.
Sure.
Minimum say your friend is a session plan whatever no. Obi newa obi oho.
Yes.
Well, yes. That is how we should be running our public institutions.
Sure, it's true.
Musa baby pe obi ni opena the thing called a pass. Let me use that term. Wow, indeed I mean under 17 and 21. I don't joke with you. Because that's how you build your blaster. So kudos for the great work.
Yeah, that's it.
Look on my one of the things that made us inefficient or not to be able to deliver your services properly.
Yes.
Is the fact that we are not everywhere over the years.
Sure.
Because mining are expanding from just 4 or 5 regions till now, if you like, the entire 16 regions of Ghana. Some form of mining.
Yes.
Whether exploration or mining proper. And it's all person who deliver efficient service. You have to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow, you should have the men and women, and you should be everywhere. You should be there. And on fifth, so one of the cardinal principles of the government is to make the Minerals Commission very effective and efficient. And one way of doing that is to decentralize our operations, so that we can provide fast and speedy services. Particularly about inspection and monitoring.
Sure.
Because you see, human license are enough. So we ensure, so we make sure, Charlie, according to agreement. And your status, status almost CCC office Wow, across the main mining areas in Ghana, as part of making sure, look, we'll bring service closer to the people. Into your satellite office, your district office, in your regional new ones have been created. We're a typical model office for districts.
Oh, district
model office in the district. Into Oko new office in Ayisi for district,
Say na nini
with time, Nema Peja, not district, a region. Once over Greater Accra here. The regional commander Tema. He's not an Accra.
Sure.
Because Tema soon.
Yes.
This is when Matisa is a Fosu or some other areas.
Kaswa is now a region.
We are now about 35 million plus. The same thing in mining. Until 5th June, launchy serious model office. First one I watch him down.
And if for more mutie no oba, you see it well. When you him down there, but we're just a model office district. The saying it. Oba obe hu how is it?
5th June, your commission maybe count the office.
Sure.
Sorry, this studio.
Sure.
We showed it. The MP was so great. When you go Akim Odan, those who are doing small scale mining, Chima Cross, who are sending those here, a whole number.
United maybe start your licensing process.
Online. The inspectors are based
there. Okay.
Wow. You don't need to come from Kufuor regional office. Now where Bibiani office?
Bibiani DNN.
Yes.
Hey.
Where Bibiani? Where Anajodua? This is evening.
Oh,
this
wow.
Is Bibiani. Obi is ready. Inti me train me minister ni Oji Ahoho. On say uko Bibia or village bia na ekrobi so you can't be without nana. Yeah. So one share cry omuma data next week back on.
Mobile commission down.
Night life. Now, let me say two things quickly. And son I discuss here that thing.
Yes.
Obi, for us Minerals Commission, you see district and now regional officer. We don't look at the political and administrative setup.
Okay.
So let me give you the best example because Bibiani is a best one landscape.
It's a very nice.
Oh yeah, you just started. Now you started say you and you say you know landscaping. So you take a district like Bibiani and you also they're quite district.
Yes.
Obi, they are very blessed with 3 big operations. One, Ghana bauxite.
Yes.
Or Awaso.
Yes.
That is in that district.
Yes.
Then Asante Gold were 2 big operations.
Okay.
Asante Gold, Bibiani Limited.
Okay.
That is a Bibiani mine.
Bibiani mine, no?
It has underground and surface, but now they are doing surface.
Okay.
This office is 5 minutes from there.
Oh.
Wow. This is 5 minutes from Bibiani office. I mean,
from the mine.
The Bibiani mine.
Yes.
So they can even decide to be going for inspection every day. And then say, you call now inspector man 1 year or see or call back, check this thing. Now, if say be next week. No, you can even come in the evening to see whether it's in fix. And then just 30 kilometers south of Bibiani is Asante Gold Chirano.
Chirano, there, no.
So Chirano Gold Mine, which is owned by Asante. Then the Bibiani mine, which is also owned by Asante Gold.
Okay.
And Awaso, Ghana bauxite, which has been around since 1941.
Sure.
Ninyara or district wemo. But Bibiani is not the regional capital of Western North.
Yes.
The regional capital is Seshuyu also.
Yes.
So me say you see political and administrative capital. This is the best example. So it doesn't make sense to go and put up the Minerals Commission office in Seshuyu also. Abra, all the mines. Bibiani.
Yeah.
Apart from this, there are so many small scales there. Wow.
Yeah.
And you know, Bibiani for Oman Yamuchefa.
It's true.
New office.
And this is the interior of the office. So interior,
well finished.
Well finished.
So you're a mining engineer and inspector, mechanic, and all those. You see, you have a congenial office to work with.
Yeah.
Wow. Obi Ejuma. Again, that's why I was saying the other time. So, normally me can't say when you know so you are always going back. But you see, the thing became public and people were running with it. Now, Professor Frimpong, what is the commission was poorly equipped in the report,
Yeah.
And that the inspector division is dysfunctional. Obi office we are seeing overnight. Akim Odan, you can do this thing in months.
Sure.
Obey your request to minister, you the backup board, it will go to public procurement what authority, a back, all those things. It takes time. Sometimes 6 months to 1 year now, wow, and get all those things and follow the rules. So, just 5th June, we commission Akim Odan, and then this one, July.
August.
It's been ready since like 1 month ago.
Okay.
It's just date for commission and I week Accra. Wow. So 2 to go. It tells you, say, when the government said that look, the Minerals Commission was being equipped, it was not a fluke.
Yeah.
It's a public no mutie. Oh, so baby now they know there's always a day of reckoning. At least 2 is gone. Some time ago, many of mine, I came to show the Kumasi one. A story. Next week, maybe I'll show you.
8-story building.
8-story building. Lancaster, formerly Golden Tulip.
Yeah.
Minister of Power.
Oh, yeah.
And your hotel.
Ah, that building is yours?
It is Minas Commission Regional Office for Kumasi. By September, October, I am ready.
Oh.
And then the Tamale one. Yes, another regional offices. You can't tell me all these things happen within months.
And I've seen, say, Marifebe Takrade, you know.
Oh,
the Western region one.
We complete lab.
Yeah.
Obi, you know, na mini nyadwe say we are poorly equipped, and then what do you call it? We were dysfunctional.
Yeah.
No, we require just the facilities and working environment.
The human resource.
I will talk about the inspectors, the training we are giving them. Baby Omugu, a big Australia, a big UK, a big US. You say last time you asked me whether they will come back. Yeah. Oh, 2 about.
Oh, okay.
Baku for US about and about 2 Omaba. They started work last week. You understand? And September about 3 will return. Oh. We are even getting ready for Atlantic Lithium 4 no. Oh. So this is just to demonstrate to the entire public, say, at least the mining sector, which I call the backbone of this country.
Yes.
Upa ya DNA, DNA bibia. Ya pese who say obi jina or by this a DNA test. And then my favorite joke. Now television station be channel 171.
Yeah.
DSTV. Almost say the whole world is about 3 things. And then make our Metro TV. Sex.
ASEMPA-FM.
Greed. And money.
And money.
Necessary. But Uba Ghana and Yama, you know.
Money.
Gold.
Okay.
And an election.
Gold and election.
Oh, gold is Ghana. Ghana is gold. It's like oil in Nigeria. Or now, Saudi Arabia. No.
Yeah.
Or Mudia oil.
It's true.
So sometimes you and I'm say, hey, this Abrafu were Gold Coast. They didn't just give us a name. After that, I'll delve into the half-year report.
And that's what
it is mind blowing.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to. Because they said I'm not share receipt, and I was like,
so Charlie, Abayebi, Yebi, Amaya, yeah. Wow, I don't know. Mukan say party beer. That's why. So at least we at Minas Commission, we are getting our fair share of the cake.
Sure.
Wow. After this, then the government can be on us.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's
for yeah. At least government has given back to you the fact that you produce so much bauxite. The only bauxite mine in Ghana is at Awaso in this district, and you have 2 big mines.
Yeah.
Wow. Apart from the jobs that are being created by those mining companies, at least Abaya providing office. This is government property.
Yeah.
This is for government of Ghana, and private. Wow.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It really is.
Yeah.
It's
so
nice.
At least the inspectors will be here, whether metallurgists, mechanical engineers to check machinery, mining engineers, and all those things. Now, officer now heading Bibiani office. You didn't call UK for training.
Okay.
Oba next month.
And he will move straight there.
Oba. You see, he's not only. He's not only coming with fresh knowledge, but he's coming to meet fresh office.
Fresh office.
Orlando straight into that is it. So they now about launch, maybe next week. I'm sure minister will be ready sometime next week. We'll arrange the chairs and everything. I mean, and it continues.
Yeah.
Oh, Saltmore, Yabeba.
Yeah. There's one.
Oh, Saltmore, Yabeba. Oh, my assassin. Assembly, you call my assassin. Wow. So,
but why Salt Pond?
Salt Pond, lithium.
Okay, because of the lithium. Okay.
You have to be ready.
Okay.
In about 2 years' time, man, you be ready.
Okay.
Are the inspectors in Accra? No. You know, in as much as you don't expect the inspectors to come from Takrady office, or Takwa office, or Ashanti office, Kumasi office, to go to Awaso for inspection. In the same way, you don't expect
Accra
for Anako therefore, and I came down for to head to Ewoya to go and do inspection in about 2 or so years if the lithium is ready.
Yeah.
The mine.
Yeah,
it doesn't work that way. Then until decentralization is here.
Yeah.
Well, until we'll be coming there. This they be out now me console. Mama was say big one. And so very soon we'll start. Let this one you see landscaping, Yes, we agree now. It be a Kubeni Sanimani. Wow. And then just by us is ECG.
Oh, it's close to the ECG office.
You know, Michelle.
Oh, wow.
Into you see there. Wow. OBF.
Yeah, it's nice.
Wow.
It's really nice. It's really nice.
Wow. So at least young government about
why are they?
Said they've been able to create this a nice environment for us. So you can't tell me that we are poorly equipped. I will reject that.
Anytime, any day.
By Juma, that's a different matter. But now we are very well equipped. Okay? Yeah, can say, yeah, see, regional office for Boga, regional office for Wa, regional office for Northern Region. So, and then regional office for Savannah. So, all these areas, which were formerly districts, yes. The ministry, on the recommendation of the Minerals Commission, have elevated them to regional office.
Okay.
So, I'll tell you why Wa office is now a region and not district. Because Azuma Resources, Omubabe see new mine.
Oh. The Upper West region.
Upper West region, Nadoli Kalio. So in about 2 years, that mine will be ready. It will be the first big large-scale mine in Upper West.
Oh.
It deserves a regional office.
Yeah, of the Minerals
So
Commission.
appointed regional inspector already. He's there. And construction of the Upper West Regional Office of Minerals Commission is ongoing. I'll bring SF's Baby Omedru. And we say by first quarter of next year, office in the ready. So the small one we have there, which used to be a district, the regional inspector and the district officer then, they are all there, and some of the inspectors. Wow, they've been so called Tamal. Into regional office near ready, then we move some of them. We also pick some of the engineers and co. Wow, into Yenya Brepa and I creative. Boli used to be district, now a region. Almost done. Into Anukwa one share by October, November. Yebe commission and Obi Mamin Kabi Bencho. You see, you heard me say, see officer, sure baby, a human war and operations no. In fan court district regional capital. Obi, can you believe, sir? My minister is the MP for Damongo.
Damongo, yes. The capital of Savannah.
Capital of Savannah. But if I see regional office for Savannah, Boli. One fan called Damango.
Yeah.
He says no. Ushe Bole, Dakupe, Tinga, all the way. West Savannah is super, I think it's the biggest region. The western half of this region, that is where the mining activities are concentrated. Bianca or the politics. Oh, because you say young fan called Damango now, the inspectors can still move. Now set pick up Nika. Wow, and now on fine I'm joining him, so my baby regional office for Savannah or my constituency. No, he said no. He said no, take it. Follow the Bibiani session, you also example. He said no. Pack up baby. So this year, at October, thereabout, we'll have a regional office for Savannah, which is at Boli, which until recently is a district office. So we'll move one of our inspectors a year ready to Boli as a regional inspector of mines in charge of Savannah region, where there's so much good. If you step everywhere, there's good. Oh yes. So I sent me down. Wow. So we are being equipped.
Yeah.
I
can see that.
Because Charlie, program we now you heard people complaining. I heard a short while ago say Obi say the MP for some Obi say you Obi says it is the same way people say Minerals Commission ABA no money office money staff they are not poorly until we just one aspect. The training is also a different thing. Maybe that's for next week. Let's go to the half-year data.
It is the half-year data. No, from what I'm seeing, from small-scale mining alone, $1.7 billion US. And Mihu figure, no, and I'm told said this is likely to cross over 3 billion USD by the end of the year 2024. It is a whole figure where say small-scale mining. Am I in 1.7 billion? 1.7 billion from is it from the sale of the gold, from taxes from what really is it, me pacho?
Obi, let me take it this way. My a bigger picture, no?
Sure.
And so yeah, continue in that direction. Yeah, we are next week. We'll go ahead.
Yes.
Obi Bruni say half year. And now mostly Porto Casa because you accounts anything that is not true is Porto.
Yes.
So half year, 1st January to what? 30th June. Half year. Into way I look at our data and I also look at Bank of Ghana data. Okay. Foundation here very important. Into Bank of Ghana data shows that the first 6 months of this year, the BFE Ghana, our total exports, $9.2 billion.
Including cocoa,
non-traditional export, whatever, share butter, anything that left here officially.
ASEMPA-FM.
Obi, compare that to the whole of last year, 13.6 billion. So it tells you, sir, half year is just 4 billion shy of
the total for last year.
So it means that all things being equal, no, we might get perhaps closer to maybe 18 or 20 billion this year. So things are looking good in spite of ABI, the challenges we still have. I'm not a prophet of doom. Neither am I here to deny, say, I won't share any or Debbie. Oh, yes, I know you're Paboni. Obi, Bank of Ghana said, out of the 9.2 billion, 5 billion every good in Kuala. I want us to start from there. 5 billion out of 9.2 billion.
From the export of just gold.
Gold. And out of the 5 into the 54% of everything that left this country, first half of the year, gold. That's why I said Ghana is gold.
Gold is Ghana.
Okay? Now, out of the 5 billion, small scale 1.7 billion. In other words, gold almost 2 years from small scale miners that officially left this country. Because so also official, what is shipped through PMM is $1.7 billion. Okay? Compare it to last year, 2.1 billion.
Wow.
2.1 billion. And what is driving this? Wow, very important. What is driving this? And then what is in this for? Because you see, I don't know, they almost and almost say, hey, Ubejina now 100 billion, 200 billion. Oh. I mean, what is the impact on the economy? But of course, they should listen to the figures first. No money data, no. What people want to hear is that is the big question.
Sure.
We'll come to that. Yeah, we are explaining next week. Obi, 2 things are driving this. Number 1, the price of gold.
Okay.
Record. I hit the roof. Me, I prefer to say it hits the sky. Yeah, Kase, as we speak now, as we speak now at this moment, an ounce of gold is trading as $2,447.
Wow.
Record. Now, the whole of last year, gold was no more than 2,000. I think December and average price was around 2,000. So, the whole of last year, it was, I think, averaging between 1,500 and 1,900. I think the average for December pen equal 2,000. But those were the first quarter of this year, roughly about 2030. That is $2,030. The last quarter, which is the second quarter, has been phenomenal. Average 2,300. So price in number 1. I cost so I page at the day. Wow. And the next quarter, New Year, July, August, September. Now, the average for July is roughly about 2,400. Roughly. Okay? And then first August, so 2,447. Until you're maintaining this 2,400 for August. And even 2,300. And then the September. Okay? Or even if we have an average price of 2,300 between now and December, small scale for almost between 3.5 to 4 billion. Obi Yekase about even 2-3 times is even smuggled. And your pass smuggling is even going on now. We will have been reporting maybe 3 billion.
Sure.
What is causing the smuggling why we cannot stop it, how do we reduce it, is something I'll discuss. Because Ghanaians would like to know.
Yeah.
Wow. The price. Wow. Number 2, increase in production.
For small scale.
And large scale. Why? Because one, Obi, it's a good, and our cost of production, it is not the same for one company.
Okay.
Sometimes they say, like right now in price now cost through, government should increase taxes on gold, royalties. So it doesn't work that way. At least they say do some reasonable level, the 2 months.
Yes.
Then no matter what Nippon because yes. Some mines are producing an ounce at 2,000.
Cost.
Yes. Inti on in 2, 3, 2, 4 at current price now. Okay, now. Inti they are able to keep the jobs and then provide money for supplies and co. It means 1,002. It means 900. It's almost cost here between 900 and 1,000 for
Oh, okay.
But it also means more royalties for government. Wow. And so production has gone up. So the impact of the price for the economy of Ghana, that's what I'm coming to explain. Number 1, the more money you make, it means you have more royalties. Sure. And for that matter, MIF and government gets more money. Until, let's say, if MIF rate got about, let's say, $200 million or whatever in royalties, if the trend continues, if you are this or many 300, 350, so more money for government. 2, more corporate tax. The emphasis said it's a new one to 1 billion last year. If you are this or make 2.5.
2.5.
Okay, so the impact of the high prices means that government will get more money.
Yes.
Do you understand that? That's number 1. From taxes, from royalties, and other things. Then dividends, subeba. Because if you make more money, you can declare dividends and pay. That is it. They used to paying dividends. They can even pay more. That's number 1, the broader tax revenue picture. Number 2, your Chrome Sikabe fee. So, OSHA report now, companies who file with Minerals Commissioner, I'm seeing increase in employment.
Okay.
Yes. And then, normally, what happens in the mining sector is that when the companies are making more money, they are able to set aside Sika for more exploration.
Okay.
So my data is showing more recruitment for geologists. Okay, they are putting money aside to do more exploration. And what is the impact of more exploration? Ubehu more gold, and then you extend life of the mine. Into what should earn in 10 years. If you are now 50 and not 20.
And then you employ more people.
Look, Newmont's about 2003. I think Ahafo was 2006. And then more exploration, and Kamu could be a new mine. Next year, by this time, they open Ahafo North. Into Newmont in Kwambe, about 1 million ounces. So if the price continues by 2025 or 2026 now, on full production now, we are talking about 2.5 billion. Just one company. Obi, just small money. If you multiply 1 million ounces by 2,300, that's about 2.3 billion Newmont alone. That is what is we are going to see in 2006 if the price continues. All things being cool. It is almost discount. So that's number 1. Hirings. Some who file data. Every month, we are a company, you are supposed to file data with Minerals Commission. The number of workers you have. Male, female. The new additions. You understand? I feel so. I move from baby stockpile. Sometimes almost too good. No more JB. And no as mine and small scale for so they are not here. They don't need it. Maybe the grade is low. Actually, that is it. Until all of them are going back to those stockpiles. Wow, low grades almost mining. Because Sikaba your chrome into fat low grade cannot be the high grade afra. And now Pekro bet me pack do one for high grade, no, so that price no collapse here. The cost will not be that much. So right now, a lot of them are mining low grades. Okay, it be a 1 gram per ton, it be a 2 gram per ton. Into companies that are running underground operations. Underground phones underground are more expensive because of ventilation. Now higher prices, they can cover some of their costs. They can change technology. Obi, the enemy the crown say supplies. Or they are spending money
to Ghanaian.
Yes, and so talk more for providing more creating services. Wow, Nema or they are chalky. Now let me speak Ghanaian tree or language. Things that was shared. For instance, say, look, Asempa, Munyeskapa, Ebiado can collapse these two studios. And so now your office is bigger. I'm moving that one. Because so if you look at the report for the last quarter, you see massive spending on supplies and services. Into a local content. So where we protect some of the things for Ghanaians now, then it means that people get more money. So in Nigeria, Papa, into all is not lost. Obi, God loves Ghana. Do you know why?
No.
Look, I'm not American, but Uti Kroma, you realize that leak, and yes, all is well. I mean, government G2 said there are challenges, but when we say yes, mining is pushing everything. Wow. Yeah. So there be someone said, if 54% of your half real receipt is coming from gold,
that's
and yet this impact na every challenge. So for me, dear, yeah, 2,300 on the average between now and December, gold will hit 10 billion.
Contribution to
GDP. Exports alone. Okay? And over 2 billion. And that's more than half comes back. Oh. That's what Ghanaians want to hear. Now, we have the data. They repatriate more to this country to pay for salaries, goods and services, etc. What is it that they take out? If you want to pay dividends to their shareholders, and then goods and services are to me.
Sure.
Particularly plant, machinery and equipment. But for the better. So Obi, if 2022 report of Minerals Commission says that 13 operations, that is mines, spent $435 million, Mankasi CDO.
$million on
$435 million, according to Minerals Commission filings, on fuel alone. You can imagine what I'll be telling Ghanaians end of year on petrol alone. We now percent foreigners by here. So that means that the Minerals Commission insists a foreign company cannot come and sell
supply fuel to the mine. And
$435 million way or 20 workers we are. That is why a company like Total Oil has never loved Martin Ayisi. Engine and people because they were affected. Wow, and I want Ghanaians to.
It is a local.
Yeah, so I want Ghanaians to hear that if they're asking me $5 billion and so what, and non Americano. Okay, spending on fuel, spending on catering services, contract mining, all these are preserves for Ghanaians.
For Ghanaians.
That is what they want to hear, and I'm telling them. So next week, me the actual figures, so let nobody deceive himself and think that all these $5 billion equal money. Wow, that is it. Now, so small scale, it comes back.
Majority comes back.
We better come out, which government has done anyway, but it will take time to manage the environmental fallout of small scale mining and illegal mining. I am not oblivious. I don't know how you say it in Chi. I am not oblivious of the damage illegal mining is causing in this country. I mean, government is the first to admit that. And for that matter, throw away the baby and the bathwater. 1.7 billion. It's cocoa that has disappointed us. This year, Matisse more than 500,000 tons.
Sure.
The price has also fallen from 10,000 to about $6,000 something a ton. It is still good.
Cocoa to me bad.
Oh, okay, sir. 1 million tons now. The boost years back. Yet to me, an average price of 8 to 10,000 this year. And cocoa. 1 million tons. At least you can get between 5 and 6 or 7 billion. Wow, they cut gold in 10 billion end of the year. So that means cocoa and gold alone could have given us 10 billion. Okay, then we can gradually be out of the doldrums.
Sure.
Wow, into Usha's mostly 1.7 billion half year. And I'm saying that by the end of the year, the prices, if the price should stay like that, we'll do more than 3 billion.
More than 3 billion.
Which is more than the 3 billion we are going from IMF.
From IMF, it's true.
It tells you that in small scale, near managing the environmental part, all will be fine.
It's true.
Yes.
And there are some few messages here. I think the first one, Counseling Atik Mohammed said, "Men can't just watch. I will say good afternoon."
Oh yeah, last of friend
to Mr. Ayisi, yes, and that's from Atik Mohammed. I think I have a few ones here. Nafi na atwas we say. Okay, let me deal with more work questions, more messages on other topics, but I'll come to
the office here. What? Obi Mumuti Accra have share Minas Commission officer would be an FSN ASEMPA. I mean, share green grass be a wall.
It's nice.
Boy Abasu.
Where say Obi? This morning at Atrunsu, chaos at a meeting with the chief on Galamsey.
What is it?
All documents to mine here have been signed by authorities and our chief. The chief keeps on peddling untruth that he knows nothing about it. Our case is pending in court. We need advice. Enti Atrunsu, I don't know where it is, but Omo Kase.
It will be any home.
It will be any area. Nipa no Kase. Better land. Yeah.
It has come to my attention.
Better land anyway.
Better land, I will look at it.
Sure.
Whether I'll send the officer there to go investigate whether or not BB's are cause.
Okay.
Because my name say omonyo papers near.
Okay.
And so if that is what is going on, it's illegal mine.
Okay. Very well. Where's Obi? Good afternoon. Please ask Mr. Ayisi why we are at the IMF if Ghana is making this much from only gold. But that's exactly what he said. So then we can get all those. Where is Obi? You are discussing mining right now, but I'll be happy to set aside time to discuss the issue I've raised about the Ghana Education Service and teachers and postings. Okay, I'm listening to you now. Thank you. We'll do that. One of the major issues, and Nipa Bebrina, the question about that. Please, can you get me the contact number of Mr. Ayisi, the CEO of Minerals Commission? Or in fact, I'm inspired anytime I hear or watch him speak about his sector.
Because we are practical. We see me plans are far advanced. Me by last and maybe German say look Obi, the government is equipping us.
Yes.
They are taking us for training. Almost see office mind.
Yes.
This thing is not in the sky. It's not in the sky.
It will be
I stood higher and be discussing the commission of Akimoda.
Yes.
Now it's Bibiani.
Sure.
So Minas Commission and plans are far advanced.
We say, Obi, good afternoon. My name is Farida. 23 years old, civil engineering student, the Koforidua Technical University. Also, how can I get to do my next internship at the Minerals Commission?
Civil engineering, I paid your papa, mine sitting here the ding. So they go connecting me. Oh yeah, funny number, man. Almost paid the ding because they need them for geotech.
Okay.
Oh, I've gotten a lot of requests.
Civil engineering.
You see,
civil engineering.
Oh, Jai. Oh, yeah, then I'll come.
Na civil engineering
me time I go university my engineering but me what Lego no those is unya civil engineering say who quite more urban roads. You do know how that skill is very important in the mining sector. There any man no.
So what do they do in the mines?
May explain. Those days so say look the hottest course engineering those is USC electrical.
Yeah. NECG
and all those things. But now who said the almost 7 1 3 8 then almost they call electrical engineering. Then they go and do away who civil engineers also call urban roads and all those things. Charlie, the mining companies are now looking for a lot of civil engineers.
What do they do in the mines?
Geotechnical engineering.
Okay.
Geotech, civil. Nothing more. Even though the mining engineers are trained, almost look, you see the tailings dam. It's a 1 year. All the time, I say, we check it to make sure. Say, look, the slopes, everything is strong. You understand? It will not collapse and all those things. So the money geotech. Until there were a lot of inspectors at Mincom who have knowledge in geotechnical engineering.
Oh.
They can go and say, hey, Chaladia, we are a week. Until we close it down, decommission, and it's only 2 months and the dam can collapse. It's all geotech. And open pit now, almost for mining. You don't see the slopes and all those things. Yes, small thing there will be accident. Okay, so they are looking for a lot of geotechnical engineers. A typical advert, and I say me who advert be from Newmont. Almost they are looking for geotechnical engineers, and then they said tertiary education. Almost the 3 courses to hold: mining, engineering, civil. Actually, they mentioned 2 main courses: geological engineering and civil engineering. And so a mining engineer with some experience, so that is it. Wow. Into geological engineering, civil, they are very massive. Good. Here move for geotech.
Well, so Obi, good afternoon. Listening to you all the time.
Before that, the former Accra, masters in mining engineering.
Okay. Brutal. Well, sir, I am a trained welder from the Regional Maritime University. I got trained some 8 months ago and got attached to the Volta Lake Transport Company at Kosombo. I'm pleading with you and the CEO of the Minerals Commission to please help me do my certificate 2. With this, I can gainfully be employed. Someone needs help, please. Kind regards, aka Ajay.
See, Nipa say, no. Then yes, he really needs help, and these are the kind of people we should be helping.
Okay.
Not again, my friends will forgive me. Not sociology, history, classics. You find you more minds. Fortunately, by law, law now.
Yes.
We are supposed to create a database of all the expertise required in the mining sector. And that lady who mentioned civil engineering, and then this welder.
Okay.
Send my number to them.
Very well.
They should send me their CVs. We'll put in a database.
Very well.
And particularly the civil engineering person, we'll send it to those mining companies that have approached us looking for civil engineers.
That's fine. Ma mention if there are other messages wahana twas we say Obi. Good afternoon. Okay, yeah, Farida, until you get, I'll send you his number now.
Farida, you get in touch.
And then we take it over from there. Now, this is one of the benefits of winner for listening to Ekosi saying, don't worry. We say Obi, I really don't understand you sometimes because you are a fancy. Use fancy in your program, please. Be proud of your language because the fancies are the best. Found him.
Every fancy understands you. Next time I'll speak away. and gun.
Yeah,
because the language I understand and speak very well is gun.
It's gun.
Because I grew up in a place where gun is spoken. I left in school. Or Pushiwa, I'll start speaking Ghana.
But the truth of the matter, Nana came from. I lived in Takoradi for 8 years and worked there, but I am not a Fanti. Yes, I can speak Fanti. I am from the Ashanti region, but I'm not Takoradi.
Are you from a Galamsey area?
Oh, and now can you? I'm from Amansia West.
Hey, the whole town is good.
Amansia West. The whole place is good.
The whole place
everywhere is good. I'm from Amansia. The whole place is good, but Yamshana Yamfa in more messages about for Farida and the other man. I'll send you guys the number and then you stay in touch and let's take it from there. And we say, Obi, it's always refreshing listening to Mr. Ayisi. The last time he talked about how to end or reduce galamsey using geological surveys. I saw that in Dr. Baumia's agenda to fight galamsey. It is possible with DMB. Master Planner
Obi, political parties in India, all the things we have been saying about small scale,
yes,
and they need to address certain things now. Charlie Omunya Chuago manifesto.
Okay. Manifesto
no, I've seen excepts.
Okay.
And some of them talk about it on the campaign tree. I'm a happy person. Obia prioritizing geological investigation.
Okay.
Omunya say Omuba, they'll take it seriously, they'll put money in it. Maybe that's what I want to look at. He scan the doors.
Where's the Obi? How do we reconcile gold production tonnage recorded in Ghana by our institution and what South Africa, UAE, Switzerland, India, AR are recording for gold production from Ghana? Are the statistics aligned?
They're not aligned because Obi, my car has said there's a lot of gold is being smuggled.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what is causing that and how we can stop it. Look, Obi, hey, cocoa, you smuggle, the other day, now cocoa was to you, or mention the issues, the challenges in the cocoa sector. I mentioned aging trees, climate change, illegal mining, smuggling. Cocoa, tax, yes, smuggle. Then go there like me, say. You understand that? Now, Obi, the year they introduced the withholding tax on gold exports for small scale, 3%. It was 2021.
Withholding tax, 3%, 2021.
2021.
Okay,
2021. Now, 2020. Now, the exports of gold was about almost 2 billion. 2021, at the end of 2021, the tax came when somewhere in May. The total exports or receipts from small scale was 184 million. Oh, Charlie, that was our Waterloo. So I can confidently say, give and take, about 1 million ounces was lost.
Wow.
Smuggling. Because Obi Mayanya Rara economics. Street economics, like Upia Bontin says here. How the ordinary man thinks.
Yes.
Who the 3% tax, but now Burkina Faso 1%. Guyana for gold, now say gold will upper is upper west. So or the crossing border and Yamfan say you are bribe 1%. Or they do Burkina Faso, it becomes Burkina Faso gold. Now a tier Burkina Faso tax 1%. He is still saving what? 1%.
1%.
Into your 3%, we were BT system, no? But I think government is always good. They at least they listen
and they reduce
it to 1.5.
Okay.
Into share the production from 2022, it moved from $184 million in 2021 to about 1.7 billion. It recovered quickly, but I still believe
there is more slipping through.
Sir, you see, the only way you can reduce smuggling, either cocoa or gold, is to remove the incentives that lead to that.
Yeah.
And yet, 100,000 police or soldiers along the border.
It's true.
Are they not human beings? Obi, are they not human beings?
Yeah.
And we have excellent soldiers and policemen. The same thing, doctors, lawyers. But some of our people are some way. You understand? I mean, they are bad lawyers, they are bad doctors, they are bad teachers, they are bad every profession. Well, in the number of policemen and security would be good border never stop it. Particularly, even cocoa, which is carrying its tax, so I want to mean stop it. Now I'm saying they caught some people along the Togo border. Then the solution is not the deployment of national security or soldiers, etc. The solution is taking, remove the incentive that is leading to that. So a further reduction in the tax to maybe a 1%. And then remember carefully, it is not only the tax. Now when you're small scale miner and now be oil exports from small scale gold, there are other administrative charges. Say your 20 workers or the gold no call PMC for shipment now. Sir, or bet you are processing fees in your money. There's some small percentage of Tiama Minerals Commission, small percentage of Tiama PMC. Into the tax no come you. So you have is a give and take, the cost of Bibiano maybe to ship 1 kilo, let's say 5 cedis. Sir, the cost of that same 1 kilo, you bear 3 cedis in Ivory Coast. Then Utia bribe 1 cedi cry, still Obenya 1 cedi. So that's how you look at it. So don't just look at the tax. You must also look at a car or boat to get the good out because all exportee I think about any profit. So you have to take into consideration all those things. And analysis, BBR, okay, it will the about 1%.
It will help.
Okay. Because they say minimum Burkina for some the Baha.
Oh, okay.
No, because and then they have also decided to ban gold. Gold. Banning so almost sanitize it. I don't know who advised them to do that. Wow, it's almost day, but as to whether a coin system now a far quite
I don't say another thing. That's true. That's true. Yeah, it's true. I get you. Inti minia bakon Kwame na segu ekremed na this our message by on the tonnage recorded in Ghana as against South Africa and other countries. Yeah, but say I asked this question because I used to be the independent auditor for Goldfields, Takwa, on their supply chain, health, safety, environment, sustainability, contract mining, metallurgical processes. That's the gold production.
I would like to get his number.
Yeah, I would connect you to him. Solid guy, very, very knowledgeable young man. Inti, we say, okay, also Obi, Mr. Ayisi painted a heavenly picture of the situation, but in reality, the situation is different. Chris from Shalebotre, which of the situations? Why can't you imagine? Is it the officers in the situation? Different.
Now which one?
The mining inflows are urban. Which one? And then he can answer that question. He can common Emra area. Ekosi saying so high Asempa 94.7 FM. Anthony Nupenu, good afternoon to you. Menya, Anthony Nupenu, the now then Tokonkwa.
But
you know him?
I don't know him.
Regional organizer for NDC in the Greater Accra
region.
Okay.
Yeah, Masa. Nukwe Bakope. Or Bompire Nani Party Bar. He one day, who decided what his people came to meet. Is it different from what Mr. Ayisi has been saying years back? And in my mind, politics.
Yeah, I get you.
My mind, politics. Because we are NDC, no Baminas Commission, a Bema license. We MPP, a Bema license. So, or person any politics on here, he's free to speak his mind.
Yes.
But, I mean, facts are facts.
Very well.
Facts are facts. If I live there, I don't live there, it will not change anything. Whatever I'm telling him now, if his party come, they'll come and meet it. So don't let us do politics here. Let's tell Ghanaians the truth. Myanmar Jetum said small scale illegal mining a problem.
Sure.
So what are we doing to address it? That's what we should be listening to. When your politics are saying, I don't believe in that. I'm a Ghanaian like him. He's entitled to speak his mind though.
Sure.
But he should not go on that tangent.
Very well. Mate, enti your WhatsApp number is 0548 443 523 0548 443 523. But I say my friend fancy next week nyame adomo a ye be san so ato aso nyame tumi de wo be kan yansa.
Next week I hope that you be ba Thursday no.
Yeah.
Hey, because now you are commission Thursday.
Commission we be any
commission before then I'll be here to show
you. And then you show us the pictures.
Or Jeho will be there live. Send the crew no.
Yeah, the crew no.
And then we'll discuss more about the data.
Yes.
But there's one thing that we didn't have time to discuss even next week. Like I said in my introductory remarks, 5 billion, whatever billion, what is in need for the states? And then the illegalities are rising out of the mining.
Yes.
That is what Ghanaians also want to know, how you are addressing that. And you say, yeah, 1.7 billion. Because last week, say, Professor Prempe, Kwesi Prempe, CDD boss.
Sure.
Or use the word, Charlie, it touched me very well. Or see, what is going on in the small scale sector is unmitigated disaster.
Unmitigated disaster.
But those are the issues. You see, that's a legitimate criticism.
Sure.
And you know, we would like to, for example, tell him what we can do to mitigate it. That is the kind of thing that Ghanaians should be asking us. And then I'm here for wow, not just throwing us billions. But not so New should chill.
But that's it. That's what I'm saying. I'm here to next week. Be science ratio. Right. Ekosi says high Asempa 94.7 FM.